Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Cerise Fairfax, and I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on traveling in the Dominican Republic. You know, there are a lot of people that love to come here and rent cars and travel the island, and that's wonderful. It's safe. It's always recommended for you just to watch where you're going and make sure the brakes are working, make sure that everything is in its well working order. You know, there's this one place called Hawabacoa near La Vega. It's one stretch between Hawabacoa and La Vega where a lot of people have been getting into accidents. Between the year of 2017 and 2019, at least 33 traffic accidents involving light and heavy vehicles were recorded on the Hawabacoa La Vega stretch of the highway. And according to the periodic records, these accidents have caused at least 23 deaths and nearly 30 injured. So you guys got to be careful. There was a group of teachers and families, 60 in total, left the municipality of Hawabacoa for Bávaro, La Alta Gracia province. But according to the La Vega Relief Agency report, the bus suffered a brake failure as they headed south-north. Claudio Acosta, who was driving the accident vehicle, narrated the odyssey he experienced after realizing that the bus had broken down. He says, "When I realized that there was no brake, I tried to control the vehicle towards a safe place, but I could not. 60 people traveled in the vehicle, 53 adults, and the remaining children. According to the reports, at least 14 people were injured and taken to the Luis Murillo King Hospital in La Vega and other health centers." Also, guys, just yesterday I was sitting in a restaurant and a gentleman that I know, he's a Canadian gentleman. He comes here often, and actually just a couple of years ago he had asked me about motorcycles and where he could purchase one. So he did purchase one, not from me, but he purchased it on his own. And yesterday he was with his wife. They're just here for a couple of week vacation. They come here often and they're always using their own motorcycle. Yesterday he was in traffic and another moto smashed into them. And he had to go to the hospital. He got like a lot of abrasive, it was really like a rash, road rash, I think they call it. But it was like a lot. His leg was all bandaged up. And all he said to me was, you know, he's lucky to be alive. His wife is shaken up, so let's send some prayers out to them as well. And they're both alive. It happened right here from Sosua going to Cabarete. So guys, be careful for those of you who rent ATVs and rent motos, okay? Anything could happen, so you always want to make sure that you are very aware of your surroundings and what's going on around you. Also, about 2 years ago, this September, Sean, he passed away. A friend of mine, a lot of you guys may know Sean. I got him 2 apartments here. And just 4 days after he moved into the second apartment, he was riding a Pasola, which is a scooter. And he tipped over, fell down, and he died. Hit his head. He wasn't wearing a helmet. So guys, please be careful when you're on the roads. Sometimes you guys like to have a couple of drinks. Sometimes you guys, like to play loud music. And, it's really important to be careful. And a lot of you guys that come here during high season, during Christmas, high season is between around late October, November, to around May. Be very, very careful during high season as well, because there's a lot of action going on the streets everywhere, especially near Christmas time. And if you are here during a special occasion for Dominicans, also be very careful, because there's not really a lot of laws about drinking and driving. So you got to be careful with that aspect. And then just in general, you want to make sure you don't travel too closely to any cars. And if you see a car that is traveling very closely behind you, you want to get out from behind it and, as much as you can, especially if it's on a high stretch of a road. You don't want to be too close to any cars. Alrighty, now, again, this is always going to happen anywhere around the world. Obviously, accidents they're unstoppable and they're inevitable. However, you can watch it just by being more careful. Watch your mirrors and everything else that you need to do. All right, guys, I love you. Have a wonderful day.